What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen. Just kidding. Today it is raining outside and we are staying inside, cleaning up and doing nothing. So we decided that we were gonna cook a recipe that we haven't had in a while, chicken casserole, and figure I'd take you along on the journey of how we do it. So right now, because it was last minute, we didn't have time to thaw out the chicken, so we got the chicken out of the freezer and we threw it in the Instant Pot. So the chicken's cooking right now, and got the water heating up so we can boil our noodles. This will be egg noodles. Use egg noodles. So here's the recipe. This is the recipe. So all on this page, there's like five different chicken casseroles. So we've always made this one. So that's what we're doing right now. So letting the water heat up so we can boil the noodles. Chicken's cooking. We're gonna get the rest of it set up to go. Okay, while we're waiting to get other things set up and that stuff to cook, I picked some of the less ripe tomatoes off of our vine, and they're starting to get red. And we just cut some up for the kiddos.
And Wade doesn't like it.
Wade doesn't like it, of course not. So while we're cooking lunch, I'm gonna make a good old mater sandwich, and I'm gonna eat them.
Did you eat your bread?
Alright, now what some of y'all are thinking too, I used Hellmann's. Yes, we're a Hellmann's family. I know, don't hate us because it's not Duke's and it's not homemade. We're getting there. We're gonna switch eventually to homemade. But sometimes you just got to, okay? That's the taste of summer right there. Alright, so whenever you're cooking frozen chicken and you put it in the Instant Pot, it works pretty well. But we put it on the poultry setting. How many minutes do we?
35.
So we put it on the poultry setting and we cook it for 35 minutes. Right now it's already been in there for a little while. So on high pressure, the chicken becomes pretty easy to shred up for the casserole. Alright, so we just got finished boiling the noodles and we strained them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix all the wet ingredients together. Got our butter, sour cream, cream chicken. Chassie had to have a wardrobe change because she hugged me while I was eating some more of my tomato sandwich and it dripped on her shoulder. So the chicken just got finished cooking, so we're going to check it to make sure it's finished, to make sure it's cooked on the inside all the way before we take it out and start shredding it up. So everything's looking good on it. We're gonna shred it up, and then we mix it with our noodles, and we put it into a casserole dish. Alright, we got the mixture in the casserole dish, and now we're gonna toast some bread. We're gonna toast some bread, and then you put the bread crumbles on top, and then you pour the butter on the bread crumbles. How you doing? And then you pour the butter all over on top of it, and then you bake it. My favorite dishes, actually, because it's amazing right after you cook it, but then it's also one of those casseroles where it seems to get better after it sits in the refrigerator and then you rewarm it. And so now take some hot sauce and put some hot sauce on it.
Disgraces it.
It does not disgrace it. Hot sauce is a beautiful addition.
This is not healthy.
We're going for health on this one. Alright, while she puts the bread on and gets ready to melt the butter and stuff, what we do, we bake it at 375 for how long? Until brown.
Yep.
That's what it says. So, usually takes about, what do you say, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
About 15 or 20 minutes. And then it's ready to go. Like I said, you serve it up with some hot sauce. Mix it way better.
Disgrace.
Hey, I want to do it.
It is pasture raised butter.
Is the only good ingredient. Ready?
That's not true. The chicken was organic.
Hold a cup. Hold it.
Alright, and that's it. So now we just let it cool off a little bit. And then we'll put it on a plate, put it in a bowl, however you want to do it. And don't forget the hot sauce. Because it's the best. But, appreciate you hanging out with us today. And we'll catch you in the next one.